Hello everyone, back with another video here. Ryan Williams, about to preview the game for Liverpool versus Arsenal coming up this Saturday. And a lot of Arsenal fans, including myself here, while some are feeling optimistic, I'm in the middle. I'll be real, guys, but you know, it's Liverpool, Europa League, Champions League winners, and I mean, boy, we've seen what they can do. Last year they were close to winning the title, but it didn't really work out for them. But the last fixture, of course, Liverpool versus Arsenal, it pretty much ended in the first half. Arsenal took the lead, 1-0 up when Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and then the calamity defending, which we were all known for last season, then the season before that, started to show, of course, and the game ended 5-1. But guys, before we get into the preview, my apologies on my introduction. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, of course, if you enjoy the content and enjoy what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. Always have views and opinions. Leave it at the bottom of this video, and yeah, share it, of course. Let me know. Share it to all the football fans, and then, of course, like I said, let me know. Of course, there's going to be interference with the trains. Is what it is. We are outside, so, and the headset died, so I'm pretty much stuck right now, so it is what it is. But of course, let's just get into the preview. Of course, Liverpool versus Arsenal at Anfield, 5:30 kickoff, and boy, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as nervous as I was last season, of course. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the Mustafi's not gonna play, that's a fact. Koscielny's gone. Still no veteran, you know. Tierney, our new signing's not ready yet. Of course, he was coming. He was in recovery mode when we signed him. Of course, he had a double hernia injury, so he's training. He's trying to get fit. We got Maitland-Niles and Kolasinac there, and Kolasinac, you know, coming back, you know, after that whole incident with him and Mesut Ozil. I think about 2 months ago now. But regardless of that, back in the team. And of course, you know, Cabeas had such a good signing. Showed good signs, of his play against Burnley last week in that 2-1 victory at home. And a lot of people are talking. A lot of people are saying, you know what, let's sign him up now. You know what I mean? He's a baller. He's world class. This, that, and the other. And you know what? I'm not disagree with that. He does look very good. He was amazing in that game, let's be real. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. The season is still long. I'm not saying we should not, but I'm not saying we should, because again, we might see games where, you know, he might look bad, you know what I'm saying? And again, you never know. So I'm just gonna sit on the fence with that. Of course, our main focus is defending, and that's always been an issue. Of course, we got David Luiz in. He played a decent game with Socrates. A lot of people saying he played better than that. Me, I thought he played all right, man. I'm not gonna disagree with it at all. But excuse me, I just feel like, you know, what we got with him, Socrates, at times it could be rash, but Socrates looked kind of chilled last weekend. I don't know. That's weird, but you know, I don't wanna jinx anything, but these two need to be solid. Of course, do you know what I mean? We got Salah, Mane, and Firmino, and again, Firmino got a hat-trick at Anfield last season. Mane's been on fire, do you know what I mean, since last season, and he's still going on. You know what I mean? Mo Salah, of course, you know, the man at Liverpool, and you know, we got guys at the back like Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson. The sit there, you know, Gomez or Matip. Matip, I don't really rate too tough, but he looks better alongside Virgil van Dijk. But everyone does, but let's be real. But Joe Gomez, another promising centre back, he's quite good. Do you know what I mean? Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, that right back, who I feel is personally one of the best right backs that we've got right now. Him and Wan-Bissaka for me is a bit of a toss up, but that's another situation for another conversation. So, I mean, not ruling out their midfield, you know, they got Milner, they got Henderson, they got Wanyama, they got Fabinho. I mean, Wijnaldum, sorry. But I mean, anything can happen. I mean, for me, it just looks like the writings on the wall for Arsenal loss, and I wouldn't disagree with that. I don't know if we got what it takes to hold down Liverpool at Anfield. Like, again, with what the experience at the back, adding Luiz there, that's good. But the full-back situation, I don't know. There's times where Maitland-Niles, who did get the first goal in last year's fixture against Liverpool at home, I'm away, sorry. I mean, there's times where he lapses out. Do you know what I mean? He's a good player. He's still learning the right back position. It is what it is. I still thought we should have went out there and got another right back, but it is what it is. And he did that awesome assist for Aubameyang against Newcastle. So, you know what I mean? So, what's he gonna do? You got guys like Mane, who is pace. I'm not saying AZ ain't got pace, but Mane is electric. So I'm gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to get skim up, but if it happens, it happens, and a lot goes with everybody else. You know what I mean? Is Xhaka gonna be ready for this? Do you know what I mean? He was out last week. Is Urs gonna be mentally involved in this now? Do you know what I mean? We heard he's been back into training and such and such. So that's what Unai Emery said in his press conference. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel it's just the defending. That's for me. It's not Lacazette or Aubameyang, Pepe or Nelson. Do you know what I mean? It's not that. It's getting out of the defence, because we know we love to play the ball out from the back, and we played that very well at home against Burnley. Now the situation is going to be different when we're going away at Anfield and playing against Liverpool. So what are we going to do? That's another thing that we all have to think about. But I mean, Pepe, if he's going to start, then, you know, all for the best. I'm not one of these guys that just gonna say he's gonna tear it up and all that. I know he's a very good footballer, but again, this is a different league. It's very physical. He's shown glimpses of what he can do, and it looks impressive as fuck. I'm not disagreeing with that, but again, you know what I mean? It's gonna take time for Pepe to really get comfortable and find his way into the Premier League. And you never know, he might have a good performance against Liverpool if he starts, or if he just makes that off the bench move. You never know, because it's all about integrating the player into the team. Do you know what I mean? Some players who, then again, I think it's just down to experience. It's as simple as that. Pepe coming from League 1, do you know what I mean? Completely different from the Premier League. There's no conversation about that. So what formation will we pick? I'm not sure. But the scoreline, I don't know. I'll be real. So let's look at the last fixtures between both teams. Of course, Liverpool, their first game of the season, they were against Norwich and they beat them 4-1. But I have to say, for Norwich's sake, they tried. Do you know what I mean? And they tried to come back. Of course, Pukki, he's a really good striker, that guy. But do you know what I mean? Liverpool still prevailed 4-1. After that, they played Chelsea in the Super Cup final. And I have to say, for Chelsea's sake, they were very unlucky. They could have won that game. Liverpool didn't look that, I don't know, they looked like they could be got at. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I even was talking to a friend of mine when we were watching the final against Tottenham in the Champions League. And I thought, if Tottenham actually took their chances, and thank God they didn't, they probably could have won that game, because Liverpool didn't look convincing enough. They didn't look like they could be bothered or something. I don't know. It looked like something was in the air for them. And again, defensive frailties slowly start to show up for Liverpool. Slowly. You can see it. Of course, Alisson's out. So they got Adrian, former West Ham keeper. He's in goal now. And, you know, they've been conceding. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, their last fixture, Southampton 2-1. I could say Southampton could have got a point there. Danny Ings was so close to nicking a point off Liverpool. It was crazy how he missed that chance. And look, I'm not saying Arsenal are definitely going to lose. I'm not going to say we're definitely going to win. But knowing Liverpool and seeing what's been going on lately, we have to take advantage of it. And if we do, then maybe we could get a point. You never know. A win, that'd be great. I don't want to be too optimistic and say, yeah, we're going to go there, we're going to do our thing because we've got Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Cabas. I don't want to go there with that type of energy. I want to go there, compose, and just think, you know what? Let's see what we can do, because this is a test for Arsenal. For all of us Arsenal fans out here, it's a test for us. They told us in the market to get excited. We saw 6 signings come in. Some are questionable. A lot of people had their doubts. And of course, the season is long, so we can still question what we bring in and Emery and the team and see where we progress. So anything can happen. So the Arsenal fixtures, of course, we know Arsenal won 2-0 against Newcastle in the opening day of the Premier League. Second game, we won at home 2-1. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. But after this, we got the North London derby. We got Tottenham at home. We got to host that. So this game is important in so many different angles. In terms of where are Arsenal at, in terms of what the club was saying, in how we're going to push forward, in a way we're going to, you know, they're looking like they want a challenge. I mean, I don't think we're ready quite enough. I think we need to be getting back into the Champions League spots. Then we can see what happens, because from what we've seen this summer, it shows that Arsenal look like a very progressive team. So who knows? We could be looking at this fixture in a year with different players if we could get our act together. And this game here could tell all of us and even show us where we're at as a team. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are maybe considering us for the top 4. A lot more people are a little bit optimistic of top 4. Me, I slightly go off what I'm seeing. I'm saying we have a team that should get top 4. The defense, I'm still questionable, because, you know, last season, we know, do you know what I'm saying? Plus, this is Liverpool, so this is a real big test of what these players can do from away from home. Yeah, we got an away win this season. That was the first game of the season, which makes a change. Do you know what I mean? We haven't won in 10 years 2 games in a row the opening day of the season. That's terrible. But Liverpool now, could we do something? Who knows? Let me give you my start 11. So I'm going to go with a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to start with obviously Ledo's in goal. Maitland-Niles right back, left back. It's going to be a tough one, because again, you have to look at what we could do. Do you know what I mean? Kolasinac, of course, he can bob forward. He's quick. He's very strong, as we all know. But the only problem is, it's just an end product. Is it still going to be there? We ain't really seen much of Kolasinac, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? They did come on again the other day, but you know, a full 90 minutes or even 60, 70 minutes, we have to remain to be seen. Nacho Monreal, he's getting older, so that's another thing we're going to have to look at. He's been playing, and Emery did say he kind of wanted to use him like a centre-back. I don't know if that's going to be an option anymore because of David Luiz coming in, but you never know. And Holder's coming back too, so do you know what I mean? He's been playing for the under 23s, so he's trying to work his way back into the first team. So that's another thing to think about. So for me, I'm probably going to have to go with Nacho Monreal, in a sense of, nah, that's crazy. I'm going to have to go with Kolasinac, you know. But the only problem is with Kolasinac, it's just defending. But if Luiz is there as Socrates, like, I'm sure Luiz can actually be able to drag Kolasinac back and tell him when to come back. He's that leader. He may not be the captain. And I've been hearing a lot of Arsenal fans saying put the captain ban on him. I'm not really digging that. I'm not really digging that, because he needs to prove himself in Arsenal colours. And we all know what David Luiz can do, positive and negative. Now, let's be real. But captaincy, you got to earn that shit. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not really feeling the 5 captaincy shit. That's just dead. But yeah, let's just go with Kolasinac there. That's my back 4. Obviously, like I said, I'll go with a 4-2-3-1. So holding midfield, Torreira has to be there. He has to be fit. It's as simple as that. This is a game for Lucas Torreira because he's so important for us, I feel personally, in defending and even trying to make things happen. You know what I mean? Like, try to pass the ball out. Do you know what I mean? And helping the centre-backs, and that's what we need. We need someone to definitely be on Salah or Firmino, mainly Firmino's tail. If someone's onto him, then that's fine. Xhaka, for me, could he come back? We'll have to see with that. I do think, as much as I've been on Xhaka's case in the season and even so forth, I think he needs to be there personally. But at the same time, would you want to take out Matteo Guendouzi? Guendouzi has been in really good form since the start of the season, I have to say. It's only been 2 games, but I haven't really seen anything dodgy from him. And he's been getting forward as well. So could this be a game for Matteo Guendouzi? I'll probably have to pick Granit Xhaka, to be fair. But Guendouzi's there for when one of these two get tired. It's as simple as that. And in that diamond in the hole, for me, along the front, in front of the front 3, it has to be Ceballos. I'm gonna give this to, obviously, of course, Aubameyang. And you know what? I will start with Pepe. I think now is the time to try and put him out there and see what he could do for maybe 60, 70 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully he could play well. Do you know what I mean? We've seen little glimpses of him, but we'll see how Unai Emery thinks. But me personally, I'm going with Pepe, and of course Lacazette's up top right there. Ozil will probably be on the bench. Mkhitaryan, if I want to, is on the bench. Do you know what I mean? So we got players on the bench. Willock, I don't know. I think we could bring him on later. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no problem with that. Nelson, definitely bringing him on later. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. And that is my starting 11. So guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Before I actually wrap up my video here, I'm just about to give you my prediction. Now, this is the thing I kind of want us to run away from, but I'm not going to run away from it. I'm going to be real. I can't really see us winning it, guys. I'm going to be honest. I just think Liverpool were too much for us. Defensively, again, in the last couple games, yeah, if we look decent, do you know what I mean? But this is Liverpool. This is, do you know what I mean? They're scoring every game they play. And I can't get last year out of my head. I'm going to be real. I don't want to see niggas, I don't want to see guys, sorry, skip our first. I want to see guys swimming on the floor. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to see any of that. So for me, if we could get something, it'll probably be 2-2. I think there'll be goals in the game, given both teams are very good in attack, especially the front 3s. But Liverpool at Anfield, I mean, we'll probably lose this one 3-1. That one stings saying that, but I've got to be real. I don't want to say we're gonna win. We're gonna kick Liverpool's ass, because we've all seen, you know, Liverpool's. I don't know what to call it. They kind of die down in the game sometimes. I don't know, but it is what it is. But I don't want to say that because I don't feel that. I'll be real. This team is still building. It's still learning with new players, and you know what I mean. Everybody has to gel. And we'll have to see where Arsenal's at. So I'm going to be real. I think we're going to lose this one 3-1. If somehow we'll do something, 2-2. I ain't ruling that out. Simple as that, 2-2. So guys, I'm definitely going to wrap this up now. If you like what I'm saying, of course, like I said, subscribe to my channel. Give us a thumbs up. Share it. I'd love to get my subscribers up. If you know any Arsenal fans or any football fans that want to talk football, you know, give them the video, let them know what you think. My Twitter and my Instagram is at the bottom in the description page. And guys, that is it for me. So Ryan's out. Peace.